Hi folks, thank you for joining me at the 2026 Kyknet Outdoor Expo. This year's show promises to be an amazing show. As you can see, everyone is in high spirits and ready to see what the South African camping industry has on offer. I would like to say thank you to all the exhibitors for chatting with me about their amazing products. Join me as I speak to Marius Opperman from Trio Events about what is new this year. Let's do this. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the channel. I'm here with Marius from Trio Events. Marius, welcome to the channel.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And thanks for the opportunity to have a word with you guys.
Marius, can you just tell us a little bit about the show and what is new this year on the show?
Yeah, look, I think what keeps us relevant in the market for the 16th year now, and this being the 33rd Kyknet Beta Expo in the country and now in Namibia as well, is that we stick to our concept.
Yes.
Which is basically focusing on 4x4 camping and anything related to outdoor.
Yes.
And all the other stuff you see around us is all sideshows,
Yes.
it's secondary to our concept. What's new on the show? Well, there's such a lot, I can't even start mentioning it. I think the biggest thing we see year on year is the trailer market, the camping trailer market is expanding and expanding.
Yes.
And there's no bad product on the market.
Yeah.
And I think it's all about personal preference. But they just seem to carry on growing and growing, and the caravan side's growing. And then of course the equipment, the technology is just improving all the time. So camping 10 years ago to camping today is like chalk and cheese.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think the way in which we exhibit the products, where the public can come around and in an informal way speak to the dealers and experience it and demo. And it's like in the Bushveld, there's no buildings and big tents and stuff like that.
Yes.
So yeah, that's we're very blessed, to be able to still do this and stay relevant in the market.
That's fantastic, man. Are you guys planning new things for next year?
Well, look, this year in terms of the bigger picture, we brought Namibia in as a total gamble, and it paid off very well. So we're doubling it in size next year.
Yeah.
There we do partner with a music festival, the Cosmos Festival, which is totally what we never do in South Africa. But in Namibia, when you're in Namibia, you do as the Namibians do, and they like it, so we do it.
Absolutely.
So event-wise, that's sort of, with the South African 4x4 and outdoor show, Alan's concept that we on the Western Province or Western Cape license of, as well as the Land Cruiser event, as well as the Bakkie Festival and the 4 Kyknet Beta Expos, we're fairly tied up. I think, when something's working, you mustn't change too much of it.
Yeah.
We can always add things in, and that as we go along, we get approached by different people and we decide whether we want to do things. But I think we're pretty much where we want to be.
Yes.
And we watch the market and speak to different parties and media and so on to see what they would like to see. So we're open for suggestions, and as long as it's relevant to what we do and the terrain allows it, then we do it.
Fantastic. Marius, thank you so much for chatting with us, and all of the best for the future.
No, thank you very much, and thanks for your support, and we always look forward to your videos. I see your channel's growing well and your views are good.
Thank you.
And what a pleasure. Thanks for coming around.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for the invite as well.
No problem.
Martin, can you just explain to us what you guys do?
Thank you for the opportunity. Yeah, we are honorary rangers, Sandparks honorary rangers. So we are a group of volunteers that assist Sandparks with various tasks. So we do different courses to work in the national parks. We do fundraisings, we do environmental information, and then also very important PEEPs like this one. That's a public awareness and education program. Because I think that's where the future of environmental awareness is with the kids. That's where it starts.
Yes.
So that's why we do these exhibitions. We tell them about what we've got and also the future, and give them interesting facts that you not always can read in books. Yeah. So we're about 2,800 honorary volunteers throughout South Africa in 32 regions. We are in the Marakele region, here at Tabazimbi. So we do, as I said, fundraising various projects. The funds that we generate, we use in Sandparks. We don't give them the cash. They've got a wish list system that they draw up every year. And then we see the funds that we can raise.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they want to put collars on 2 lions. It's 80,000 rand. So we see how we can get the 80,000 rand for them. And then we buy the collars and they do the collaring.
So
that's
this
one of the
is-
projects.
So this is all like voluntary.
That's all voluntary. You buy your own uniform, you go on your own cost. The only advantage or privilege that we've got, we get a wild card. But we have to work 50 hours a year for Sandbox as a volunteer. We don't want that within the organization.
No,
Because
absolutely not.
You're going to rather be 10 people that's active than 100 people that's not active.
So all right, then take me through some of the interesting things that you show the kids.
We've got various antelope horns and also the dung. So we tell them the difference between a black rhino and white rhino, or black wildebeest and blue wildebeest, because they're very close to each other. And then where will you get them? Why do you always get blue wildebeest with zebra? Because the one eats tall grass, the other one eats short grass. That's why they're also always together. And also with the dung, as you can see, this is porcupine. And you get these strings because they eat a lot of bark. And that brings you that like that.
Okay.
That is baboon, giraffe, caracal. So I think that's interesting for the kids because they see the dung but they don't know what it is.
Yes.
And then we give them interesting facts like a duiker, which is this one. That's the only buck that you will get that will eat meat.
Okay.
No other buck eats meat. Only a duiker that will eat. It's not his basic food, but he will eat it.
Okay. Lovely.
Yeah, and like steenbok.
Yeah.
We tell the people you will never get steenbok dung in the veld because it makes it's like something like a cat.
Yeah.
It covers it. It covers it.
Yeah.
So you will never get that in the veld.
Okay.
And then also the difference then we do a little bit of anti-poaching, poaching and anti-poaching. That
That
we
is very,
show
very
them the
sad.
shares,
Yeah.
what happens when they recover. And this is quite a problem in Kruger National Park, definitely.
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks, we as volunteers go to Kruger for a weekend and we then collect the snares.
Yeah.
200, 250 snares on a weekend, it's nothing strange. You come back in 2 weeks, you find snares again.
That is just
now
terrible.
It's terrible. It's not because I'm hungry that I put a snare.
Yeah.
It's a bush meat trade. There's people that buys everything that they can catch. And the problem is I can't remember where they put the snares. So
Yes.
the animals die a terrible death and they just leave them in the veld.
Sure.
It's the same with the rhino poaching.
Yeah.
That's why the dogs is for us very important because they're very expensive, the dogs. If we do for the anti-poaching,
Yeah.
it costs about 100,000 rand to train a dog and a trainer. They work for 8 or 9 years and then they have to be replaced.
Oh, okay.
So that's but you
Sure.
can't do anti-poaching without the dogs.
No, the
It's
dogs are-
impossible. It is
yeah.
impossible.
Very,
So that's also funds go to that project.
Oh, lovely.
And this year we've got 5 dogs in Kruger that must retire. So we must buy new 5. It's 500,000 rand, just like that. So it's not an easy task.
And how can the viewers contribute towards your cause and all that?
Do you know
kind
they
of
can
thing?
go onto our website,
Yes.
Sandbox Honorary Rangers or Sandbox Volunteers,
Yeah.
and then they'll get all the information there. They can scan a code where they can donate. They can contact one of the regions. There's all the information is there for the different regions, and they can contact if they want to join the organization and work with us for environmental.
Martin, thank you so much for chatting
Thank
with
you.
us.
Yeah,
And, this is a lovely day here at Sondela.
It is a lovely day, yeah.
Folks, let's support our men and women in green, protecting our parks. It's the right thing to do. So guys, let's get into the action. Hey folks, welcome. I'm here with Wayne from Ardent Solar. Wayne, welcome to the channel.
Morning.
Yeah, and can you please tell us a little bit about Ardent Solar?
Great. Ardent Solar, Victron distributor, and also installer company. We do all the Victron products, distributing for all the dealers that we got. At the show, we're actually launching our battery. It's 12 volt 200 amp battery with built-in Bluetooth. At a very good price for 5.8 for the market.
Tell us a little bit more about this battery. You guys, has this been long in the making, or what? How did it come
I
about?
started scratching around that I wanted to make our own battery.
Yes.
That's just over a year now.
Yeah.
We made our own one, which was a 280 watts, which was a little bit heavy and everything. Then I came across these batteries. It's a 200 amp lithium battery, which I've tested myself, and it's a pretty good battery. There's the 200, there's 100, and there's a 400 that we're going to bring out.
Fantastic.
And then our biggest seller is the 400 watt foldable panel,
Oh, fantastic.
which it's our own panel, and it's two 400 watts. The guys from the Jimny drive next door actually tested it yesterday, and they showed me on the app it was pushing out 400 watts fully.
Yo.
So it's unheard of, but it's a full 400 watts for the foldable panel.
Wayne, thank you so much for chatting
Thanks.
with us.
Thanks for stopping by.
And yeah, all of the best. And yeah, I see Ardent Sailors going to the top.
Yeah.
So great
Quickly.
stuff, guys. Very
Thank you.
good. Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Hey folks, I'm here with John from Maxi Tires. Hi John, welcome to the channel.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Can you tell us a little bit about your products and what you guys have to offer for the 4x4 community and overlanding guys?
Well, Maxxis is one of the top 10 tire brands, in the world, and we actually specialize in off-road. So anything to do with 4x4, quad bikes, mountain bike. We're big in mountain biking.
Yes.
Now, for the off-road community, we've always prided ourselves with the quality, the construction, the 3-ply construction and a 10-ply tread that we offer the overlanders, that they always need something stronger to go through Africa. So we always said Maxxis is built for Africa. So we can start off here by this is our flagship a Razor All-Terrain. So this Razor All-Terrain has got a 3-ply casing, a 3-ply sidewall casing and a 10-ply construction. So this is your general, if you're not looking for something extremely, like rock climbing and stuff like that, this for Overlander, it's perfect. It's quiet and it does the job. We also have the Razor Mud Terrain. Yeah, so currently this is the quietest mud terrain in the market. So the guys that do travel a long way on the highway to get to the destination are looking for something more comfortable. This is the tire to go for. If you're looking for something that's more rugged, it's got soft cleaning of muds, and also the stone injector here. Our sidewall is specially built for the shoulder protection, where when you go off-roading, obviously you let your tires down. This section here is well protected when the tires are touching the ground. And also, it's not built into the tire, it's built on top of the tire, so it helps with the flexibility of the tire as well.
And do you guys do testing of your products in South Africa?
Yeah, so we've got quite a few brand ambassadors throughout South Africa that are testing our tires, and they go out and they do your day-to-day off-roading, overlanding, camping, and so this time we've got Anthony, one of our top brand ambassador here with us, and yeah.
I've driven on Maxxis tires for about 14 years. I've jumped to other tires, but I keep coming back to that. And then we were fortunate enough to be given a gap to become brand ambassadors for the Maxxis brand, and we tested the all-terrains when they first came out. They're an exceptional tire.
Yes.
Very similar to same rubber compound as the mud terrain, same casing, but a different tread pattern. Outstanding. And I currently run these exact mud terrains on my vehicle. I don't know how many sets I've used over the years, but I've had loads of them. They are exceptional grip in the dry, in the wet, good mud dispersion, excellent mud dispersion and clearing of the mud. So it's a brilliant tire for you overlanding as well as 4x4, harsh 4x4. If you go up from here, you go into competition tires, which Maxxis also do. And all of the competition guys know Maxxis Trepadors is that's the king of the hill. And so the brand, John can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's the largest off-road tire manufacturer in the world.
Yeah, so we not just 4x4, we actually carry the whole range, like I said, your 4x4, your quad bikes, your two-wheelers and your mountain bike. We actually the only company that carries the whole range and on top of our games.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for chatting with us, and all of the best
Thank
for
you
the
very
future.
much. Thank you.
Thank you, Anthony. And
Thank
John,
you.
thanks a lot.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
man.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Well,
Cheers.
folks, I'm here with Rian from Rusty 4x4. Rian, welcome to the channel.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell us a little bit more about your products that you have on offer, and and how long you guys have been in business?
All right. Yeah, thank you. So I'm Rian. My buddy and I, we founded the business about 3 years ago. We wanted recovery gear for ourselves, and we ended up, and he's from the sailing industry, so he knows ropes and stuff very well. So he said, no, we can make it ourselves. He'll show me how. And from there, we went on and started making our own gear, kinetic ropes, soft shackles, winch lines, all those kind of things. And we started out as a side hustle and a hobby, kind of just turned into a business, and now we're running with it. So our main focus is kinetic ropes, soft shackles, winch lines, everything that we can splice ourselves. So everything is made locally. The ropes are woven in South Africa as well. And then we're also trying to focus on the commercial sector for the farmers, give them something that's safe and easy to use, and chains and steel cables. So on the show specifically like today, we try to do a nice promotion where if you buy a large recovery kit, you get a voucher to go and do free 4x4 recovery course, which is a full day course, so that you know how to use the gear that you're purchasing. And then also, like with Indeflates, we're trying to just do some specials. The Indeflates give the guys some nice discounts when they do come on extra accessories. We got the new Indeflate Mini, which is brand new. No one has seen this yet in person. This is the first unit that's been out to the public, and this is something nice to keep a lookout for if you're in the market for an Indeflate. The big advantage is the Indeflate Mini, you can use one hose, you don't have to use two hoses. Whereas with the normal Indeflate, you have to use all the hoses when you're pumping your tires up or down. So yeah, thanks for stopping in, really appreciate it, and it's nice to meet you guys.
I want to commend the South African manufacturers of overlanding and camping accessories and caravans. Well done, guys, for pushing the envelope of innovation and technology. Hey folks, I'm here with Fred from Austrax. Fred, welcome to the channel.
Thank you, Rodney. Thank you for having me.
Yes. Fred, tell us a little bit more about your product and what you guys do.
Well, at the moment today, I'm from Austrax. So we are suspension, tire pressure monitoring systems, as well as throttle controllers, but we mainly focus on the suspension. We have three ranges, from the Pro range, your mid range, and your Eco range. It is shocks that definitely can improve your 4x4 capability as well as comfortability. We can go into a lot of detail there, but I'll rather have you guys contact us and then we can go into all the details. Yes. Then we also do the bunker range. It's a well-known range of recovery gear throughout the world, and Zine, our own spotlight range that we sell. Yes.
Hey folks, I'm here with Brom from Wild Dog. Brom, welcome to the channel.
Thank you very much.
It's good to see you guys again. I see you guys have grown your stand to a massive size now. Tell us a little bit more about your stand.
Yeah, let me show you guys my stand. We converted our truck into a nice display. So all our units are on display. Walk with me, I can show you quickly. So we converted our truck into a nice display stand to display all our products. So our lighting, all the different lighting we do, steady, light focus, hella, hardcore, and you visit our stand and you can actually see how sharp the lights is. And then we have our display stand. Our display is kitted with suspension, all the different types of suspension we do, Tough Talk, Terrain Tamer, Oldman Emu, and then we do have our Under Armour. So this is our bash plates, just to showcase you guys what we can do to protect the underbody of your vehicle. So we have a nice recovery gear kit. So our recovery is made in Cape Town. It's manufactured by Rusty 4x4. It's the best recovery gear you can get right now. Our accessories, all the small parts we do, like your snorkel grids, your Land Cruiser fins, Indeflates, bumper care gel to protect your bumper, and then all the camping gear we do as well. And then our merchandise is all our nice caps and some t-shirts and fellies and all other nice merchandise we do.
Oh, that's fantastic. Rom, I just want to say thank you very much for joining us on this episode, and wish you guys all of the best.
Thank you very much.
There were many food stalls out there, a lot of flavors to choose from. Smells were great. Guys, well done with that. It made it very difficult for me to choose what to have for lunch. I'm here with Jan from Yakana, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his products. Welcome, Jan.
Thank you very much. Hi guys. Welcome to all the people from Sondela. It's been an awesome show for Yakana. It's our third year that we're attending, and we've been extremely lucky and blessed with all the sales that's happened at the Kyknet Expo.
Yeah.
Yakana started in 2017. We started with our adjustable towages, and they've been doing extremely well over the years, selling throughout South Africa and Southern Africa on all the 4x4 shops and outlets. And then we moved on, and we're now importing the Yakana brand golf carts. That's also been doing extremely well for us, and we had very great success on the show. And thank you to all the people that bought the carts. Without you, we won't be here, but thank you very much.
I'm here with Ruan from Lumino.
Right, so for those of you who don't know us, we specialize in automotive accessories, LED lighting, and 4x4 accessories as well, camping industry. So we've got a selective range that we do. So at the moment, this is some of the new products that we've launched. These are drag chains. So what these do is they protect your cables on most of the draw systems. What tends to happen is your cables get chafed within the rails. Some of our 12-volt LED lights that you can mount on your caravan, awnings, wherever. Outside lights, we've got a display board to display some of our tri-color lights as well, from our premium range to our more cost-effective range as well. And then on the side here, what we've got is most of our connectors from the accessory side, when you want to, from a convenience perspective, having your 12-volt connections, etc. Some of our 12-volt chargers. Some of the hot and new, what we've got here is our 4-in-1 kits. These are hard case available. You've got a hard case of 4 tri-color lights. You can mount them on your awning, magnetic, rechargeable with your dimmable features.
Cool, eh?
On the side here, most of the stock, as you see, is empty. We've got a brilliant show so far. We've got our cob lights, most of our 12-volt accessories over here. And then, yeah, just the odds and ends. If you want to have a quick connector that you need for your 12-volt needs, these are some of our fuse ranges. And then, as you can see here, we've got our camping chairs that we've launched. This is our chair that we've launched last year at Gallagher show. Quite popular. And then we've got one of our newest ones that we've done as well. This is our new director's chair. So the weight capacity on both of these, that one you can see is about 150 kg load capacity. This one to accommodate the big oaks. So they've got capable of handling 250 kgs, easy, compact, and then you've got the latch at the side, closing it down. Convenient to use as well. And then, yeah, just to showcase most of you that don't know, this is probably one of my favorite products so far. It's a Seaflow inflatable stand-up board. So compact, get a pump with it, fold it in a backpack, and you can plan your holidays as you want. But yeah, more or less, in a nutshell, that's what we do. That's what we love. And then if you guys are interested, you know where to contact us.
Okay, great stuff. Ruan, thank you so
100%.
much for
Thank you very
chatting with
much.
us, and all the best for the rest of the show.
No worries. Thank you so much.
Good show. Thanks. I'm here with Johan from Cometech. He's going to explain to us what he does.
So we're a trailer manufacturer. We have 5 bush trailers in this range. So it is and they're all made from stainless steel. And they're modular, so everything bolts together. Powder coated to any color that you would like. They've got a very low tier, so we've got an entry level, which is a 750, so your B license, with 2 of those, and then 3 that's a little bit bigger. This is our second largest trailer that we have, the Terra Firma Maxi. It is 2.3 meters long in terms of the volume inside, and this one weighs 450 tier and 1.6 GVM. All our trailers come as a blank canvas, basically empty. So you buy the shell, and then we opt it to your requirements. So we can fit any water requirement you have, any electricity requirement you have, drawer systems, the kitchen. So because it's modular, the big benefit is you can decide what you want in each entry. Like on this display trailer, I've kept it open so you can see the volume. But you can have kitchen on this side or packing space on this side. For instance, on this display, we've put the geyser here. You have your wash basin here, which they took. If we go around, you've got your swing out tire.
Very nice.
Very large entry. This is quite nice. A 1.7 meter long drawer if you want, and you can have multiple drawers.
Yeah, you got a lot of packing space.
A lot
in
of
here.
packing space, yeah.
That's fantastic.
And even on top here, the volume that you have available is enormous.
Yes.
And because you can load about a ton in this, it's got a lot of capacity.
Yeah.
So again, we're just displaying in terms of ergodynamics. It's you would like your setup should work quite easy. You have your fridge. You've got a little table to work on.
That's wonderful.
So you can get your cool drinks, your beers, put them there. You can prep your food here. This is all stainless 316. You have a kitchen layout, and this again we customize to your requirements.
Yes.
Each customer's requirements are different. So you can have drawers here, you can have different depth, etc.
That's wonderful.
And then just a sample of a quick cooker.
Yeah, setup that
And
you
then-
guys have got there.
Yes.
And then I see you guys can control the lighting and everything from your from a remote switch.
So again, we tailor the power requirements to what you would like to do. So if you want to camp, for 3 weeks off grid, we'll tailor the power requirements to that. And if you mostly plug in, again, it's a little bit cheaper. We'll tailor it to that. So what's nice about this system, again, just something to display, because Dad likes the remote. We can switch on any lights. So you can switch on your lights remotely or whatever you've configured on here.
Yes.
So for instance, I can control the fridge. From here, I can control the water pump.
Yes.
And the benefit of this is that you don't have to run around your trailer
Yes.
in order to switch on lights and all of that.
Okay.
So if I'm this side, but I want somebody or I want light at the back, I simply press the button.
Yeah. And this eliminates wiring, additional switching and wiring all over
Correct.
the caravan.
Correct. And if I show you how simple this works, if you come to the electrical department, if you can call that, so in there is a full Victron system.
Yeah, very good system.
With lithium batteries, and then this is the control unit for this little box.
Oh, that's fantastic. That eliminates a lot of wiring going all over the caravan and getting damaged
Correct.
in transit.
Correct, yes.
That is
So very, very easy.
Super awesome. No, thank you very much, Johan, for chatting with me. Wish you all of the best for the rest of the show, and I'll drop your info in the descriptions.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Johan. Have
Okay.
a nice day.
You too.
Hey folks, I'm here with Don from AlphaGo. Don, welcome to the channel.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. And Don, please tell us a little bit about your product that you have on offer.
Absolutely. So we focus and specialize in inflatable technology. So we have inflatable camping trailers, we have inflatable hot tubs, inflatable rooftop tents, cube tents, cupboards. Probably the world's best and most luxurious air mattress that is promised to never deflate. That's the range that we do. We do that under 2 brands. We have AlphaGo, and that is our inflatable camper trailers. We'll give you guys a quick tour.
Yeah.
And then Cube Industries is where we do all of our inflatable products. So guys, AlphaGo that you see behind us, this is our flagship trailer we do. And what's special about this is it is fully inflatable. There are no poles. So that means quicker setup time, less fights at the campsite, a quicker pack down time. And what's really cool is you'll see, if you follow me, the air beam technology allows you to have over 2.5 meters of height inside. So what this is going to do is it's going to allow air circulation. It's going to make it feel a lot more open plan. Everything zips up to give you panoramic views. We have a walk-in toilet shower through that door. You can access from inside and outside. If you follow me here, we have 2 bedrooms in this unit. So on the left, you have a double bed with a room divider for the kids or family. We have the parents' room on this side. This bed extends with the 2 cushions out to become a queen extra length, so you don't have to climb over each other. You have a cool lounge with a swivel table. And another nice feature is this actually packs down to become a 3rd double bed with a room divider. So you have 3 rooms, each with their own privacy. You have loads of packing space under the benches on this side. Through that door, you've got your toilet shower room. Everything about AlphaGo is convenience, ease of setup, and space.
Yes.
And a lot of people say, well, why'd you make a tent so high? And the thing is, we took inspiration from double volume homes, the ceilings. And you can feel we inside here. It's almost cold. It's so cool.
Roomy,
Yeah, and that the height that we've put in here allows air to circulate, and a lot of our customers are tall. So it's probably one of the few products you've walked in, you haven't bumped yourself on the head.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's what we do. We create space. We have lots of neutral colors. And the best part about this is because everything inflates, your setup time is 8 to 10 minutes. Everything stays connected. There's 3 tents that stay connected. Your pack down time is even quicker. By myself, from camp to leave campsite is 7 minutes with one person. And that's because of the inflatable technology. So yeah, price-wise, we start at 550,000 Rand. At the moment, we've got a crazy special. We've got 10 units available, 5 left at what we call the Founders Edition. So you can check that out on our website and socials, alphago.coza. Base price 550,000, and then we're doing 100,000 Rands worth of upgrades at no extra cost.
Wow, that's a good deal.
So yeah, all of that info is on there. Full finance with Westbank. We have stock available countrywide as well. Yes. And then if you guys want to pay us a visit, we do rentals in Cape Town and Joburg as well as Durban.
Wonderful. Hey guys, I'm here with Henko from Rock Rage. Henko, thanks for joining us on the channel.
Sure.
Can you tell us a little bit about your product, what you guys do, and what can people expect from you guys?
Okay, we specialize in manufacturing. That's our core business. So we do manufacture the bumpers, rear bumper, front bumper, and rock sliders. And then we also started, we moved to a new shop now, which is quite a bit bigger than our old shop. So we started doing specializing in fitments also.
Fantastic.
Of all our products, and we obviously do the aftermarket stuff. And we recently started importing some stuff. We've got some nice spotlights with some really nice DRL lights. There you can see on the chimney, also the ones on the roof rack, there's also new spotlights that we're doing. Jeez. And then we do steering wheel, sound deadening, sound systems, big brake kit, suspension, everything that you can possibly think of. And
that's wonderful. And then I see you guys got a trailer here. What's
yes, so this trailer is called the Timney. Small but mighty. Yes. So it's very light, loaded like it is here with fridge and batteries at 610 kilograms. And I towed it here with my Jimny, and I was doing 110 cruise control on the highway all the way here.
That's awesome.
And I have to say, you don't feel it behind the vehicle.
Yeah, but I've seen this vehicle in action on the breaknecks outright with the Jimny guys as well. Yeah, wonderful vehicle.
Awesome vehicle. I'm so happy with it at the moment.
Yeah.
Suspension is sorted out, the power is there. Yeah, really tough.
Show us a little bit to show us how your caravan is laid out.
Okay, so this is a teardrop concept. So it's got a bed already made in here. So basically, if you get to your spot, you can take the awning out and then open the doors and sleep. So the nice thing about this big awning is that you can also add the sides to it. So you can make a shower cubicle of one of the sides.
Very nice.
And then it's also got to add a room, which on one of the side panels has got an opening and it's got a tent on the outside.
I quite like the height of your awnings and the placement of your awnings.
Yeah, so the thing is we've got a bracket on top of the roof rack, which actually folds up from the roof rack, and that gives the extra height here.
Yeah.
And then we've just filled the gap with these pockets here, which makes it very roomy inside here. And then we've also got the kitchen at the back. So the price that you pay here is $225. It includes the battery and the fridge and the gas bottle. Sure. And the majority of stuff you need to do a camp.
Yeah, no, this is ample. I love the layout that you guys have put together. Yeah, I see you got a nice electrical panel there as well.
Yes, and then the microwave and the stove, and then it also comes with the cutlery and the 3 drawers.
Oh, that's fantastic. Do you guys manufacture the trailer in-house?
It's manufactured by Roadq. It's actually our neighbours at our shop.
Oh, lekker.
Yeah, so we're doing
collab.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that's lekker, man. Yes.
Yeah.
And how can people get in contact with you guys?
We've got a website, it's rockrage.net, and then we're also on Facebook, and we're also on Instagram, TikTok, and most of the social media stuff. That's basically where you can get hold of us, and also obviously in Google, if you search Rock Rage Industries, you'll find us definitely.
Fantastic. You guys have a serious good product here. Thank you for chatting with me.
Awesome. Thanks a lot for the opportunity. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Good day, folks. I'm here with Nardis from Kampel. Nardis, welcome to the channel.
Thank you very much.
Nardis, tell us about Kampel, and if people don't know about it, our viewers, international viewers, they don't know about Kampel. Please, can you explain to our South African viewers and international viewers?
No problem whatsoever. Kampel was actually, it started off as a family and friends camping group. And within a couple of months, I think it was 3 months, we were sitting over 60,000 people.
Sure.
So I thought that family is a bit grown for a family group. So yes, we decided to go bigger. And on 60,000, I wanted to change the platform platform from a private group to a public group, but it was too big. I couldn't change it. Facebook didn't allow me to. So I started another Kampmal public group. So there's two channels running, two groups running, a public group and a private group. So yeah, they running alongside each other, and it's there for the whole camping fraternity and industry to as a platform to speak to each other. So the guys are advertising on the platform, they're asking advice, they're getting advice, and it's a huge family camping fraternity platform.
Oh, that is wonderful. And then I see you guys also sell accessories and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's another funny thing. We started off with the guys asking for a red ribbon to put on their caravan just to show they Kampmal. And then that red ribbon changed to a little sticker. So here you can see the stickers. It's a dome sticker that we made to last. So that was the first one, and then we changed it later to this one, which is the Kampmal logo. Yeah,
that's wonderful.
So this is the Kampmal logo, and then the little flags. They wanted to put the flags on when they're camping. Okay, and then it started to grow to hats and anything else with the Kampmal branding on. So this is where we're sitting now. Now we're selling pegs and pots and anything, but this is all Kampmal members who wanted a platform to sell their stuff. So we're selling it on their behalf. Yeah.
That's wonderful. And how do the viewers get in contact with you guys? Is there an email address that they can get hold of you guys, or a contact?
Yeah, they can join the groups. It's Kampmal, Kamp-Mal, and it's both the public and the private group, so they can join us there. They can find me on my email as well. It's nardus@kampmal.co.za, and we've got an online shop. So they can go onto the website and go to kampmalwinkel.co.za, and they can see what we've got for sale there.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
Nardus, thank you so much for chatting with me. I'm sure the South African community and the international community will enjoy this insert. Thank you very much.
Absolutely a pleasure.
All right.
If you Kampmal, ne?
Absolutely. Do it the South African way.
There you go.
Folks, thanks for joining us on this episode of African Gear Guide. It was such a pleasure having you along for the ride. So guys, if you haven't hit that like, share and subscribe button, please do so. This helps us create more videos for you. And yeah, all of the best. God bless. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.